Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today is an exciting vlog because I am packing to go back to Nebraska to surprise my dad because it's his 50th birthday on Sunday. Okay, so I watched the story of how I'm going back to Nebraska or why I'm going back to Nebraska so short notice a few times. This will be my third time recording it, and I'm just trying to make it as concise as possible. So basically, my dad is turning 50 on Sunday. He has a party on Saturday, and we originally said we can't go because we were breastfeeding, and it would just be a lot for just a quick weekend. Well, since then, we have switched to formula. And so it would be a lot easier to travel with her or travel without her. And so I told Mark, I was like, well, what do you think about me going back? This was last weekend. So like the weekend before Easter. And so I asked Mark, I was like, what do you think? And he said, that's like up to you. If you want to, go for it. So I booked a ticket. I was originally going to just go Friday to Monday, just myself. And then Sloan really wanted to see grandma. She didn't know I was leaving. She was just saying, I want grandma. I want to go to Nebraska and see grandma. So we decided to add her, and then we ended up switching to an earlier time, just since originally I was going to get to Nebraska at like 8:45. So it would be late. But with a toddler, you obviously want to avoid that. At least I do. So we changed to an earlier time, different airline, whatever, still Friday through Monday. And then I was saying how I was really going to miss Allie and how easy it would be just to add her as a lap infant. And she would be such a good traveler, at least I think and I hope, just because she's so chill. And so I contemplated that, but then I also was thinking, well, what if we went Wednesday to Monday? Because that would give the grandparents more time to see them. So I switched it to Wednesday. And then I also ultimately ended up adding Allie. And Mark is not going with us because it's so last minute. And we didn't want to board the dogs last minute and try and hope that the girl who watches our cats can do it last minute. So it's just me, Sloan, and Allie, my 3-year-old and 2-month-old going to Nebraska for a few days. So that is the sweet and short version of it. And the only person that knows I'm going to be back is my best friend. Nobody in my family knows. So everybody will be surprised. But it's mainly for my dad for his birthday. Say hi to the vlog.
Oh God, hey.
Why don't you show off your new haircut?
No, I'm all right.
Okay, I have pretty much everything packed. I have all of our clothes packed. I'm just finishing up the diaper bag. This was the bag that I'm going to take on the plane. Originally, I wanted this to also be the diaper bag, but there's not enough room. I have like snacks for Sloan, things for Sloan to do, what I'm going to wear, like how I wear Allie. And then I'm still waiting on the gate check bag for the car seat. So that's also going to go in here. So it's just not going to work. And this way then I'll just use this as like my purse and bag when we're there. And then this is how I'm going to bring formula on the plane. I have a whole unopened like tub in my suitcase that I'm going to use while I'm there. But obviously I don't want to carry that on the plane. So this is enough to make a 4-ounce bottle, which is normally what she drinks. So I have 4 of these, and obviously she's probably gonna have like 2 bottles, but you just never know. I also have a pre-made one. I might grab one more. This is an 8-ounce. The only problem with these is that once you open them, you have to refrigerate them or use it within 2 hours, which she eats like every 3 to 4. So when I open this, it's going to be like, I'm going to be able to use half of it. But again, you just never know with traveling if you're going to need extra. So I might grab an extra one if I have room. And then I'm gonna put bottles probably tomorrow, just since we still have to feed her a couple more times tonight. I was actually able to get all of our clothes in one half of the suitcase, so that way the other half can be like, I'm bringing my dad back a present. We're bringing like a whole half, like one whole thing like this of diapers back, formula, like just extra stuff that we'll need. So I'm really happy that I was able to get all on one side, and that way I have extra room. But I'm gonna finish packing this and then pretty much done. Just couple last minute things that I don't wanna like put away right now because I'll still use it tonight. All right, it is the next day and I'm just out for my morning walk because I don't know. I know I'll get a lot of steps in today. I just don't know how much of that will count towards my exercise ring. And I'm in a competition with some family members to close my rings 6 days out of the week. So I want to make sure I at least do that. And it's good just to get a walk. But we told Sloan where we're going this morning. So when we were picking out her clothes to get dressed for the day, she normally wears a uniform to school. And she was saying what color of uniform. She has a blue dress and a red dress she can wear. And she said she wanted to wear the red dress. And we were like, oh, well, we're actually not going to school today. And we're like, do you have any ideas where we're going? And she goes, New York City. And we're like, oh, no, not New York City. I'll put her reaction in. I don't have when she thinks we're going to New York City, but I have when we told her we're going to Nebraska. So I'll put that in. Guess what? We're not going to New York City today. Guess where else we could go?
I don't know.
Do you want to go to Nebraska?
No, I'm not going to Second City.
You don't want to go see Grandma and Grandpa?
And Uncle George?
You want to go to the airport?
No, I'm not going to go to Second City. I like New York City.
Where are we going?
The airport.
Where are we going to go in the airport?
Grandma's house.
Yay! Are you so excited?
Yeah, I just had to sing up and donuts and okay and Eva and Maddie.
What about Grandpa?
How about Grandpa too? I can see Una Marty.
Yeah. Are you going to say happy birthday, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Just made it to the airport. We did curbside check-in.
The alligator.
Yeah, the alligator.
Oh, yeah.
All right, can you push number 3? This one? Good job. Okay, now we wait. All right, this is the setup. Diaper bag, car seat, bags, Allie, Sloanie. Going to get our car. All right, we got our car. Where are we going?
Grandma's house.
Grandma's house. Yeah. Look, it's Grandma. What the heck?
This is my Allie.
Sloanie.
This is my Allie.
It's your Allie?
What the heck? What are you doing? Are you flying? Come on.
one, big one.
Big one?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
You like that one? I don't really know what you're saying. Ready? Can you say 1, 2, 3? You gotta go slowly. Go 1.
2, 3.
Ow.
You like the big one?
Uh-oh, Una's
Yeah.
gonna get ya. Una's gonna get ya.
Say no, Una. She's gonna give you kisses.
Thanks for watching.
Say see you next time.
See you next time.
Say like and subscribe.
Yeah, just
Thumbs up.